Gemini for the month of November 2024. Hello, my gems. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I only need 50 more people to subscribe and I get to 3,000. So thank you for everyone who has. I'm still doing the $20 email readings. So support your girl. I would like to read 300 people this month. So make sure to hit me up for a reading. It's $20 for an email reading. If you want something more like a phone consultation or something like that, I also do those. You go on my homepage and there's a link to my consultation page. I also do yearlies and 6-month reports. If you want to know what's coming up for you for the new year, just let me know. We can talk about it. If you just want it for next year and not from like December on, you know, let me know. As well, it's kind of like a daily planner. It has auspicious numbers, inauspicious numbers based on your date of birth, time, place with the planetary transits, so you can navigate yourself through the stars or financially prepare the best way you know how to. And it's really great tool to use to help you navigate what's coming up for you for the next year. Okay, so my gems, the theme song, I should put a theme on here. You know what? Let me change the title. All right, because for you, the theme song is endings. So this is endings coming up for you is the theme. I did some of these as themes because I was thinking about it and I was like, ooh. So endings are happening for you. Hi, Elle. So endings is your theme song for this month. On the 1st at 8:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Scorpio in the 6th house daily routine and pets. This could be for some of you careful with your digestive problems. Co-workers may depend on you way much more than usual or take credit for your work at this time. You may find it difficult to focus on details as your mind tends to drift a lot more. You're daydreaming a lot more on the job, but it's not likely to affect anybody. This could also be a good time for procrastination. Of course, it's the weekend, and this could also be business picking up. This can be changes happening with your routine, and you can be embracing the changes that are coming up on Monday for you. Those of you in school, a beautiful energy time, because this is a time where you're starting a new semester. And for some of you, this is new things coming up with this energy here. Hi, Terry. Hi, Sachelle. Hi, Corey. No, Scorpio is not up yet. I am on Gemini. You can check out last week's horoscope for Scorpio as well if you want to, because I do talk about the new moon energy. So this is also a beautiful time for you because it's a time where you're in a new semester and you're starting new things at school. This is a chapter in school that you want to read, so you could be really delving into that with this energy here as well. Or you could check out my my whatever Taroscope thing that I have as well and see what's coming up for you that way. All right, but this is for Gemini right now. So I am on Gemini. So yeah, and I'm trying to make it to 3,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and thank you for everyone who has. I only need 50 more people, so it's awesome. And then also for some of you, you can be a perfectionist when it comes to career with this energy here. Then on the 2nd at 3:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Sagittarius here, and this is going to be in your 7th house of relationships. You can be reconnecting with people from your past because South Node in your 11th house. Okay, for some of you, or no, it's Aries in your 11th house, South Node in your 5th house. Okay, so for some of you, this is the past coming out of the woodwork. So you should put an RE in front of it, okay, and wait till November 25th because you're going to be rehashing the past now with this energy here as well. So Also, this could be a time of signing contracts, agreements, with arrangements that you made with other people could be dissolving at this time with this energy. This is greater freedom with this energy as well. There could be a divorce coming up for some of you, endings, because Mars is going to be opposing. Mars is going to be conjunct with Volcanus, and it's going to be opposing Pluto in Capricorn and in Aquarius. So it's going to go down. This could also be an end of an era for some of you. This could be dealing with separation and loss, and the glue of the home is now leaving, so the glue no longer applies. And you know, everybody's going to start going into their own separate ways with this energy. For some of you, this could be an end of an era with your marriage with this energy, God forbid. You know, so things are coming up at this time, so changes are coming up at this time that are happening in your life that are out of your control. So now I only need 49 more people. That is so cool. So thank you for everyone subscribing. I really appreciate it. This could be an end of an era, separation and loss. For some of you, as we are entering Pluto in Aquarius and entering our Leo Dasha and coming out of our Saturn Dasha, this is a time of challenges with other people. And it's been like this forever and a day. It seems we got one more year of these bitches. January, when North Node moves into Pisces, okay, and we already had that experience with North Node in Pisces because we're dealing with Saturn in Pisces, so it's not new to you bitches, okay? So you know the routine, you know what time it is, but it does deal with you taking on responsibilities of family at this time with this energy here, okay? So check out my North Node glossary. I talk about that as well, so you can see how North Node in the 10th house is going to affect you, okay? This is a time for some of you here that first love could be coming back, okay? That first love from high school or that first love from college, the first one that popped your cherry, that person coming back, okay? I don't know why that person's coming back, but if you try to have a relationship with them, for some of you, you may have to get a compatibility report because this could be the soulmate. This could end up being a long-term relationship for 20 years, or this could be the death of you part one, okay? For others of you, this is not going to be a long-lasting relationship. This might make it through North Node in Pisces, and then this person going to leave, okay? So it just depends what's going on with you two's compatibility report, alrighty? For some of you here, this could end up being a long-term relationship, like I said. I feel like you benefit through groups or organization. This is a time of growth, and you benefit through other people, and other people are putting you on the path of destiny. So that's why people are in your life. And it's kind of like that Family Guy TV show where it's like, ooh, look, piece of chocolate. Ooh, look, piece of chocolate. So it's kind of like you following the piece of chocolate at this time with this energy here. Then on the 3rd at 11:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mars enters Leo. Mars moves into the 3rd house. For some of you, you may want to stay on the right side of the law. Mars in Leo is not well aspected. The focus could be on the car. And this could be car problems happening here, or you could find yourself getting pulled over by Popo. Be careful with the road rage. You can be accident prone here. Stuff can happen during this time period with the car, okay? Some of you, I feel like somebody could just like come up and just decide to destroy your property with this energy here as well, so be careful with that. For others of you, your car might get stolen, so like things can go down with the car. I feel like you may have to be relying on other people for transportation until the car gets fixed. For others of you, again, you can be accident prone in general, meaning like bumping into things and things of that nature, or just be careful in general because you could find yourself bumping into everything. You can be feeling salty because ego reigns supreme at this time. Volcanus is also in retrograde in your 3rd house, so you can be a bit serious minded at this time with this energy. You may have to learn to be like, have a little fun in your life and maybe delve into self-care, or just maybe have some fun in your life at this time. On the 11th at 1:26 p.m. Venus enters Capricorn here, and it's going to be in your 8th house. You need to have everything absolutely fair and absolutely equal when it comes to arrangements or negotiations at this time. Hi, Anna. And I feel like for some of you, love is around you at this time, but you're not so quick to jump. You could be talking to people. I feel like when it comes to deals or negotiations coming up, you're not so quick to jump into situations because you want to make sure it's as fair as a deal as possible. Or you may even be very strategic and smart when it comes to deals, and you may want to shop around and negotiate for the best price or for the best whatever. Okay, so you're very strategic at this time when it comes to deals. Okay, it could also be the timing of it all, what's going on here. So that's why you're kind of like wait and see mode this month, and not the best time for love relationships here, because if this is like a marriage, this could be you and your partner giving each other the silent treatment at this time, because you're not trying to be emotionally vulnerable and they're not trying to be emotionally vulnerable at this time. This could also be dealing with breakups with this energy and jealousies going on. This could also be people fighting over you and wanting your attention, and I feel like love can get complicated. I feel like people are going to be jealous of other people at this time and not happy with the good and the positive changes happening in other people's lives. On the 15th at 9:21 a.m., Saturn goes direct in Pisces in the 10th house. Okay, expect a turn of events happening with your money situation. Money could get better, career could get better, business could be improving at this time for some of you here as well. It is well aspected, forming a water trine, and this could be all systems go when it comes to career or your money situation turning around. This could also be an easier time for some of you finding a job, and like job opportunities can come out of the blue. It could be like, hey, do you want a job? You know, and they could be like sarcastic saying that, and it's like, oh my god, I'm really looking for a job, are you serious? And it's like, are you serious? You know, so it could be something like that. It could be serendipitous. I feel also responsible, you need and accept responsibilities, and this is also a time of managerial abilities coming out for some of you here, so you could be put in a position of control. Make up your mind, you're on, you're out, you're in, you're hot, you're cold. Strong career ambitions allow you to achieve your status. Those of you could be achieving career status after the age of 29. I feel like also this is a beautiful time for money, leadership roles, those positions of authority, due to your hard work and perseverance paying off at this time. You're very ambitious as well. Great time for those of you in media and social media with this energy here. For some of you, I feel like this could also be you. Be careful with this energy, but this could also be dealing with heavy karmic debts at this time. Then on the 15th, it just depends what's going on with your natal chart. Then on the 15th at 4:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Taurus. Unexpected or upsetting news. Why are you looking at me like you're going to kill me? Oh my gosh. You like... He's so needy. Unexpected or upsetting news may lead you to make emotional decisions, which is going to lead you to make matters worse. So allow cooler heads to prevail. It's not best to act on impulse. Sudden events are coming up to upset the status quo of a relationship. I feel like for some of you here, I think the theme song this month is going to be jealousy, but I feel like endings is going to be more appropriate with this energy. This could be being jealous of other people's good, or other people being jealous of your good at this time. You could be coming into some unexpected cash, and then everybody has their hands out, you know, and you're not so quick to allow everybody to help out. Okay, and they could be wanting a helping hand at this time with this energy here, and you could be reluctant to give the help. You could be reluctant to do things for other people. For some of you, this could be about a raise or a promotion happening, and then all the jealous butts are gonna pop up at this time with this energy. High tie. And I feel like for some of you, many people may be happy about the outcome or feel like it's not fair, so you could be keeping yourself more quiet at this time. You could be keeping a low profile when it comes to career, and especially with the news of growth happening for you, you could also be a little bit more quiet. Or this could be a time for business picking up, and maybe you have other people in your life watching you a little bit too closely here, or this could be other people in your life at this time asking you for money with this energy here, and it's like you finally, you know, August and October, well, August and September and October weren't really easy months for people financially, and this could be you finally getting like your financial footing back on foot here with this energy here. And you could find that, you know, other people are starting to come out and acting like, oh, you owe me money, and you're like, dude, I just got my financial situation, I'm trying to fix my debts, I'm trying, you know. So it could be like that. Alrighty, so I feel like you need to be careful of the Leos, the Cancers, and the Capricorns in your life, because they could be feeling a little bit salty about your growth. On the 19th at 3:39 p.m., Pluto enters Aquarius in the 9th house of subconscious and higher education at this time, and religion and spirituality. Higher communications for some of you is coming in, so great time for those of you in media and social media. I feel also this is a beautiful time for thoughts to become things. You can be delving into spirituality at this time. You could be receiving some much needed good news. This could also be good news in regards to court, dealing with the popo. This could be good news with INS at this time, getting visas or getting kind of licenses or passing some kind of exam. Oh, my nose. This could also be for the next 20 years, those of you in media and social media, you're very original in your way of thinking. You love the latest and greatest in technology here and learning about the latest and greatest in technology. You could be updating your business with the latest and greatest in technology, or learning about the latest and greatest in technology here. I feel with Pluto opposing Vulcan in retrograde and Mars both on top of each other at 4 degrees, this could definitely be important relationships leaving your life. This is also divorces coming up, an end of an era with this energy here as well. So certain family members could be leaving your life at this time with this energy. So this may not be an easy energy time for you. On the 21st at 2:56 p.m., the sun enters your 7th house of relationships. This is taking on the overtones of Libra. For some of you, not the best time for symbiotic relationships. Either you two are not sharing the same goals on different pages, or oh my goodness, or it could be a situation where other person is not taking their job very serious, or you are not taking what the doctor orders are saying very seriously, and the doctor could be getting very frustrated with you because they feel like, you know, you could be vibing for the drugs, or they're not trusting you. Okay, so it's something like that. For others of you, I feel like somebody is not following rules with this energy and off doing their own thing and not taking certain things very seriously. This could also be having an assistant you work with, and they could be about their play and kind of like doing things behind your back or something. So you could be firing people this month with this energy. I feel like for some of you, you tend to not be about your relationships and not putting the focus on relationships or marriages, and you're kind of wanting to go off and do your own thing. So for some of you, this could be an affair happening. There's somebody else in the picture. I feel like for some of you, this could be an emotional affair happening as well, and you two could be like flirting with each other. You may find this person to be your type as well with this energy, but at the same time, I feel like you could be very cautious coming in for some reason with this energy as well. So you're not so quick to jump into relationships with this energy. Oh my goodness, I think this cat's fur all over me, and he's sleeping. He's so cute, Sandy. On the 25th, Mercury goes retrograde till December 15th at 9:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I feel like with this energy, you're definitely reconnecting with people from your past, or this could be rehashing fights with other people in your life. You're not necessarily over with this relationship, but you're definitely fighting with this person. I feel also with this energy with Pluto and Aquarius, you know, this could be a time where certain people, you know, you chase them off, they're not going to come back. Okay, so don't, you know, pick and choose your battles with certain people in your life if you want them to come back with this energy here. I feel like certain situations could be haunting you and you're not over it at this time, but Jupiter's in retrograde, so that's why you're not over it too. And you could be all up in your feelings, and you could be emotionally too much for certain people in your life. For some of you, not all of you, you're rehashing the past for some of you because you're not over it. Now be careful with this energy because Jupiter's in retrograde and Neptune's in retrograde forming a square, and normally this is tantrums and tiaras, but Mercury's in Sagittarius in retrograde. You're reevaluating your career direction. You can be more about your freedom, and for some of you here, you're feeling stuck in a relationship relationship. You're quiet, you're more to yourself, you're not really, you know, if they were direct, you would be all over the place, very impulsive and very like, ah, you know, and going to jail somewhere. Here, you're kind of planning and strategizing and repressing, okay, and just making yourself more pissed off than you already are. Alrighty, you're trying to plan and figure out how to get yourself out of certain situations with this energy. So you're not necessarily, there could be some violence, okay, real violence, like nasty violence, because Mars is also opposing Pluto at this time. So stay on the right side of the law with this energy, because it is in your ninth house, so just be careful with that. But also, you know, because they're in retrograde, I feel like we're a bit more analytical in our way of thinking, and we're a bit more careful and strategic, you know. The first card I come up with is the Nine of Coins, and I am still doing $20 email readings, so be sure to check that out if you just want a general to see what I'm about. November, December, and January is 1,500 words. It's for, it has the astrological influence in it, as well as a little bit of tarot. And then if you want something a little bit more in depth, check out a 6-month report or a yearly. It's kind of like a daily planner, but it's like the way I do my monthly horoscopes, and then followed by a little bit of tarot, and then auspicious numbers and inauspicious numbers. I write them out myself. It takes 10 days for me to do them, so check it out. The first card I come up with is the Nine of Coins. For some of you, this could be a move coming up. For others of you, you know what, this does not mean this, but this could be dating. I see traveling coming up as well with this energy here. Ooh, okay, we're channeling right now. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning my time, so we're channeling. So I feel like, you know, you could be dating. I feel like other people may have like a lot of influence over you at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like you can be easily manipulated by other people, so be careful with this. The Knight of Wands talks to new people, new beginnings coming into your life at this time. You definitely do have somebody talking into your ear at this time with this energy, so I would be careful. But I do feel like some of you could be dating, and none of these cards mean that. Sometimes I just channel and then I just allow whatever comes out to come out. Same thing, you know, if you do my membership page, you'll see like a lot of times I just channel and I just say things, and you guys, they don't complain. They're just like, and then they're just like, oh my God. Alrighty, the Seven of Swords, you're focusing on business. Your mind is on business for some of you. Some of you, this could be business picking up at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be making a lifestyle change. This could also be traveling coming up for the holidays as well. For others of you, you can be more quiet and to yourself and basically an observer and all up in your feelings because something is bothering you, or you're trying to strategize your way out of a situation. You could be over a relationship. The Nine of Swords, yeah, you're not happy at this time. So you could be all up in your feelings during this time period. So I'm going to predict Mercury retrograde. When that goes retrograde, that's going to drive you emotionally like crazy, okay? Because you're going to be like in your feelings, dealing with emotions, and, you know, just kind of like going through it emotionally with whatever past issues that's still bothering you at this time. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the mind, the money on the mind, and I don't know. So I feel like some of you, this could be the money on the mind at this time. For some of you here, I feel like for some of you, I feel like you are at two ways about a situation. You know, I feel like you are like at a crossroads with a situation in your life, or you're not ready to leave a situation, but at the same time you're ready to leave a situation. So you could be feeling some kind of weird way about certain situations going on in your life at this time. It's like you're going in different directions about it, okay? So you're not ready to make any decisions about it, or you're at a crossroads, or you're kind of like sitting on something. Maybe it's a situation here where you want to travel and visit somebody, but at the same time you don't, then just don't, okay? Trust yourself. Every time people tell me, oh my God, I'm so confused, I'm so confused, I'm so confused, I take it as a no. It doesn't hurt my feelings if you say no to me, because trust and believe, I'm a homebody, okay? And I like to stay home anyways, and I don't like to go out, all right? Like people have to literally drag my ass out in order for me to go out. It's like, no. My son yesterday for Halloween had to sit there and drag my ass out, and I was just like, no. Okay. The Hierophant card, I feel with this energy here that this could be you not on speaking terms with certain people. This could be you leaving a situation, group, or organization, and then you're gonna wish, one, that you done it a long time ago, and then two, this is gonna be a situation here that you're going to be seeing all the sparks of miracles because you did leave a situation. I know, Elle, it's true. Like yesterday, he sat there trying to drag my ass out for Halloween, and he had his costume right when he come home. Like, all the festivities didn't start till like 6 o'clock, and he already was dressed and everything like that. He went as a Slurpee. It was from Fallout. If you know, you know. He went as a Slurpee. Let me tell you, all the kids loved it. And yeah, he was basically like a little chihuahua with anxiety. Like, and I was just like, oh my God. I hated his ass that day. He knew it too. Because he kept taking off the costume to putting back on the costume. I was like, Jesus. You know, and then my ex-husband was there like guiding him along because I told him he's like a little chihuahua, and he's freaking out on me, but then when Dad showed up, he was fine, and then he was like, okay, Dad's here. Anyways, the Hangman card, this is a time of introspection for you. For some of you, you're like, should I stay, should I go? Okay, you're definitely at a crossroads about a situation. You're definitely, you know, feeling two different ways about a situation. You're very confused at this time in regards to your approach to certain situations with this energy here. Okay, you don't know if you should stay. You don't know if you should leave the situation. I say leave the situation because you're going to see a lot of blessings when you do. And for others of you, it's your emotional attachment, it's your sense of needing approval or whatever that's keeping you where you are. So at this time, stay. The Nine of Cups, even though the cards say yes, even though the cards say go, you're still going to think about it and mull it over. So some of you, this is whatever decision that you're trying to make or do, you're not going to do it anytime soon. So the month of November is not looking good for that. So this is something that you may do next year. The Seven of Coins. It's heavy on your mind. And so I can tell you all the great things that are going to come if you do leave, but you're going to sit and you're going to mull it over this month. So whatever's heavy on your mind, you're not going to do it, and you're going to mull it over. This is changes that you do want to make, but at the same time, you know, you want to think it through. You want to take your time. You want to mull it over, okay, for whatever reason, alrighty? The Queen of Cups. You need to go more with the flow at this time with this energy here. I do feel like people in your life could be offering you practical advice and stuff like that. And even though you could receive all the advice in the world, it still don't mean that you're going to listen. Okay, I just think that you're doing the Libra thing because we still have a stellium in Libra, and you're just taking everybody's advice and you're not like doing anything about it. Even if you were to get a reading from me or anybody else, you still would mull it over. Okay, so I think it's a situation here that you're not ready to change because of your emotional attachments. Maybe you're thinking about your kids, but if you're not happy and you're making everybody else miserable, like, don't stay for your kids, you know, because your kids can feel that stuff too, you know. And like my son, when I got a divorce from my husband, like he was like, you know, Mommy, it's okay to go. And I'm like, really? And he's like, I won't be hurt by it. He started crying too, and I said, there you go. And I said, you gonna be cool? And he's still cool about it. He like, yeah, we good. And it's like, okay. So I feel like that could be going on at this time with this energy. I feel like your emotional attachments are definitely keeping you where you are at this time. Okay, so this might be a while. It might be a actual practice for some of you to practice boundaries and to practice separation from people in your life, you know. Practice doing things on your own. Hi, Ashish. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry. The Six of Wands. This is optimistic energy at this time with this energy. This is a process happening here as well. You could also be receiving some much needed good news at this time with this energy. The Four of Cups. Yeah, again, you're not so quick to move. All right. I feel like you have like a lot of good happening at this time. It might be because the planets are in retrograde and you're just waiting for the planets to change at this time with this energy. And it could be also emotional attachments. The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past with this energy here. For some of you, you could feel like traveling and going back to a place where you used to live to visit the past with this energy here as well. And if you do, you'll have fun. And if you do, you know, you're the glue, and you'll bring a lot of people to you, and a lot of people want to see you and miss you. So know that. I feel like this is a great time for traveling with your partner. If you're getting along with your partner, you two could have like a little adventure going. I see a flirting turning into dating at this time as well, with this energy. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do at this time. Alrighty. I do feel like, you know, this is a beautiful time to be in the giving energy as well. The Seven of Wands, certain things in your life can be a process. I do feel like as I connect with this energy here that there is a victory coming up for some of you here as well. For others of you, I feel like you need to be careful how much you do for others, because you're not getting your thank you for it as well. And thank you for whoever just got a reading from me. Oh, thank you. Oh, I know who this is. Hi, Fernando. I will be getting you tomorrow when I wake up in the morning. I appreciate you. Thank you. So, yeah, I already have one reading. So I'm available for $20 email readings, so check that out. I will be starting them tomorrow morning. The Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected with this energy as well. Whatever fate may bring during this time period for some of you here this week. Alrighty, try to go with the flow. It could be whatever you're restless about at this time. There could be some unexpected news. So if you've been sitting on your hands, okay, all right, I'll get to you tomorrow. Oh, well, happy Depois. Oh, thank you. The Queen of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, this is new love coming in. There's more money coming for you at this time. So there could be some unexpected opportunities. Or for some of you here, this could be unexpected conversations or debates that you get into other people that lead to unexpected opportunities for you at this time, okay? So speak up now or else forever hold your peace, because I feel like this could be like dealing with like the court systems or the legal systems at this time. And you know, you get more with sugar than you do with spit and vinegar. And it could be a situation here where you're like having a conversation with somebody in the government system or with social services, and then they give you the answers to your questions. The King of Wands, the energy itself is very giving to you at this time. I feel like you have a lot more sway in communications with other people. You tend to make a lot more sense at this time. The Empress card, I feel with this energy here, you benefit through the women in your life. You have a lot of women here in your cards. For some of you, I feel like, you know, this could also be a situation here where you're opening up to a female in your life. Maybe there's somebody that you wanted to date, but you guys were kind of like shy or something. And I feel like, you know, this is going to be a lucky opportunity for you, because this person's going to open up to you, and then next thing you know, it's going to be like the answer that you wanted. So I do feel like, yes, be fearless, okay? This is a time to ride your luck at this time with this energy here, okay? So lucky opportunities are opening up to you. You just have to be fearless and open your mouth and ask, okay? The Five of Swords, I feel that you can be, you're over certain people in your life. Like I said in the beginning of this tarot reading, I said that, you know, you wanting to leave a situation, you're going to see a lot of blessings. You're over it. Like, you're done talking. You're like, why am I here? Can I go home now? Kind of situation. So I don't know why you still here. All right, but you're not happy, so this is something to think about. The World card, the world works in your favor at this time. I do see traveling coming up for some of you here with this energy. The Page of Swords, I feel that you are popular this month, and I feel like you just being you at this time is what making you popular. So you don't have to try so hard. You don't have to put down other people with this energy here, alrighty, because I do see this being a very popular energy time for you. So be the bigger person, be the influencer, and stay out of the gossip with this energy here, because people love you for you, okay, and they love being around you at this time. I feel like you have a lot of influence over over other people and other people look up to you. For some of you, you're coming into a leadership position this month with this energy here as well. I do see a passion project. Take your time at it. Don't rush it. The cards are saying, or maybe this is like business, and business is not happening as fast as you want it. Growth is not happening as fast as you want it. But enjoy the process because it's happening. It's coming to fruition, just not at the time you want it. I do see success coming to you. The Three of Wands. This is a great time for computer programmers with this energy here as well. I do see this a time of moving forward and looking back. Great time for online businesses here with this energy here as well. This is growth with businesses coming up. The Nine of Wands, somebody is dealing with fear-based consciousness. And we already saw that in the beginning of the read, this fear-based consciousness, this shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know, missed opportunities could be coming up for some of you here as well, because, you know, you're allowing your emotional self, you're allowing your family relationships or your family dynamics, or how much people like control your situation, or how much influence, you know, the shoulda, woulda, coulda, the ifs, and all the excuses to affect whatever it is that you're trying to do at this time is putting you at a standstill. So a lot of you are sitting and wishing things to come to fruition. That's great, but the wishing part comes with an action part. So in order to manifest things, you have to put the action to it. Like for me, I want to get 3,000 subscribers. I will. I'll grow and I'll become very big one day. One day soon, because I did it before and I could do it again. Okay, I got hacked. All right, so it's like that. But I'll continue working on my dreams, and then I'll get big again, whether it be through this platform or different platforms. We'll see. But you know, this is a time to not give up on your dreams with this energy. But don't allow other people to impede on your dreams. Okay, whatever dreams that you have, dream them, but also you have to do them too. You have to put it out there. You have to make it happen for yourself, okay? And it's never too late to start over again. I did it. You know, I've been doing my business for like 11 years now. And no, longer than 11 years, like 12 years. And, you know, and I'm still doing it, you know? And, you know, so don't give up on your dreams because of age, because oh look at now I was like at 40,000 subscribers. Now I got to start all over again. You know, it just means that I have to reach different people, you know, and my people, the more you guys like, subscribe and share, and thank you for everybody sharing, you know, it'll reach different people. So never give up, you know, never continue fighting for your dreams. The Justice card, for some of you, you don't want to fight with other people. You're scared to fight with other people because you don't want to deal with the confrontation of it all, okay? Because, I don't know, you still want the family dynamic, you still want things to be the same with this energy here, so you're still trying to keep the peace, you're still trying to tolerate certain situations in your life. The King of Swords, a very creative time for you. You could become interested in fashion or patterns at this time with this energy here as well. The Magician card, time for destiny. You know, expect the unexpected, you know, and whatever the unexpected brings. It might bring a plot twist in your life this month that you didn't expect, okay? And it might happen during the Mercury retrograde, because that's when we get the freaking plot twist. And it's like, plot twist! And it's like, damn it! You know? So whatever it is that you're trying to hold on to, you could be doing the opposite of that, and you could be manifesting yourself out of a situation, and then you're going to get kicked out of a situation, because guess what? Mars is conjunct with Vulcanus in retrograde in the sign of Leo, opposing Pluto and Capricorn. We're coming out of a Saturn dasha. We are ending a cycle, a 20-year cycle with Pluto. Pluto is coming out of its 20-year cycle. So it's like, for me, it's been like a lot of, for me personally, my karmic experience has been endings. I know some people it's pregnancies. Some people it's like fighting with their partners, and then deciding, I'm going to stay in this relationship for another 20 years, even though I should leave your ass, but I'm going to stay and do the good thing. And now it's going to be like, I'm ending this relationship. For me, it's like, 20 years ago, I was homeless. I'm still dealing with financial problems now because of my business. So make sure to get a reading, support the channel. But it's like also I'm coming out of a Saturn cycle. I'm coming out of a Pluto cycle, you see? And Pluto, I was homeless, I had no job, and I had no man, okay? And then I got a man, I got a job, and then I have a business. This cycle, August, September, and October were sucky months for me financially, and this was the first time. Like, I only made like $500 out of this business. It's like, I don't even know how I made money. But the point is that the way I see it, I'm coming out of my Pluto cycle with Pluto and Capricorn in my 12th house as an Aquarius rising. So it's like I'm ending cycles. I even ended a cycle. I ended a cycle with my mother like 20 years ago, and I totally like walked away from that relationship. And then like this week has been difficult with me, with my family and stuff like that, and with my ex, and I ended a cycle with his mother like tonight. So, I was fighting with her, and I didn't really fight with her. She just sent me a nasty letter. I sent her a nasty letter first because it was over her son, and it was over like money and him stealing my money. And then I just like ended that cycle, with the mothers. So the mothers are over for the next 20 years, So it's kind of like that. So it's like I ending cycles. So you got to pay attention this week and this month to the cycles that you're ending, because a lot of these cycles that you're ending with are with Pluto in Capricorn. All right. And some of these are not so easy lessons, and they're not going to come back the same. They may come back very different. Mine was ending my relationship with my mother-in-law, and now I have a business. And right now it's kind of like, should I get a second job? Should I stick to it? So we'll see, because it's been like really difficult, because normally I make like a lot of money during the readings, and I have no problem doing the readings and stuff like that. And now it's like, what the hell? So I have to see what's going to happen. So this could be just that Pluto in Capricorn energy getting ready to go into Aquarius, and then things will be great. So, you have to pay attention to these important cycles as they end, because you're ending some kind of karmic cycle, and then everything will be fine. So the next 15 days are going to be you ending a certain cycle, and it depends what's going on with your natal chart and your rising and where you're ending that cycle. Okay, so yeah, welcome to the world of astrology and how I do astrology. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share. And it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm tired, so I think I'm gonna come back on tomorrow during the day and finish up the rest of these. And yeah, so subscribe, share, like, help me grow, help me with my Pluto and Capricorn energy, and make sure to get a reading and support my business and support what I do. I only need 46 more people to reach 3,000 subscribers, and thank you for everyone who has, and kisses.